Hello members of Tambuwal Math class. In this tutorial, we are going to provide a solution to this interesting geometry question. I sorted it out from SAT examination questions. The question reads, two identical rectangular prisms each have a height of 90 centimeters. The base of each prism is a square and the surface area of each prism is k centimeter squared. If the prisms are glued together along the square base, the resulting prism has a surface area of 92 divided by 47 k centimeter squared. What is the side length in centimeters of each square base? Let's get started. Already I have my square base prism here. So since we are looking for the side lengths of this square base, one of the sides, because they are all identical, let us declare the side with x. So if this is x, this side must be x, this one and this one, because the base is a square. You understand? So how can we find the total surface area? Remember, according to this question, the height is what? 90 centimeters. You can see that here. So the height of this prism is 90. So this side is 90 centimeters. So what will be the total surface area? I want you to observe that the base here and the top are identical. So we have, if the area of this is x squared, this must be x squared. Together we have 2x squared, right? And all of these other four faces are identical. Therefore, we can take the area of 1 multiplied by 4. So the total area, let me write it here. The total area will be what? 2, because these two areas are identical. Let me just pick 1. So the area of the base will be x times x, which is x squared. So 2x squared will give us the area of the base together with the area of the top. We are done with that. Plus the 4 other faces, and they have the same area, right? And each area will be this x times 90, right? So we have 90x times 4. That is 4 times 90x. All right. And 4 times 90 is 360, right? So together we have 2x squared plus 360x. This is the total surface area of this prism. But according to the question, they have already declared that with k. So therefore, instead of this a, I am going to write k. We are done with that. It further stated that the two identical prisms are glued together along the square base. So let me glue them together. I have done that already. You can see I have one here, I have the other one here. So this is the part where they are glued together, and I have shaded it as red. So how can we find the total area here? One thing you should know about total surface area, it is the place where you can see and touch. Now these two other portions cannot be seen. The top of this one and the bottom of this one, they are glued together. So if we are calculating the total surface area, we have to ignore this surface area. So remember, the area of this is k, the area of this is k. So if we are looking for the total area, we have what? 2k. But since this surface is hidden, we have to subtract it from the bottom and from the top. And each one is x squared, remember. So we have to remove 2x squared. Yes. This is now what? The surface area. And they told us that the resulting prism has a surface area of 92 divided by 47k. So after this, the resultant surface area will be 92 divided by 47k. All right, I think I should divide every single term by 2. This is going to give us k minus x squared, and this is equal to 46, right? 46 divided by 47. 47k. Let us bring the like terms together. You can see that k minus 46 divided by 47k will now be equal to x squared. If you take this one to the right, the sign will change. You bring this one backward, it becomes negative. So I would like to multiply every single term by 47 just to clear the fraction. K times 47 is 47k minus, if you multiply this by 47, it is going to cancel the denominator, but we still have 46k. This is equal to 47 times x squared, that is 47x squared. To the left hand side, 47 minus 46 is 1, so we have only k here. This is equal to 47x squared. So this is what we have as the value of k. But remember, k is the whole of this expression to the right hand side, which is 2x squared plus 360x. So this implies that, let me read again, 2x squared, k is 2x squared plus 360x. This is equal to 47x. Oh, this is x squared, right? All right. So now let us collect the like terms together. We have 47x squared minus 2x squared minus 360x equals 0, right? So 47 minus 2 is 45. X squared minus 360x equals 0. Remember, we are looking for x because x is the side length of that square base. So what do we have in common here? 45x is in common. 45x in bracket. We have x here left. If you take the whole of this, divide by this, you have x left, minus 360x divided by 45x is 8 exactly. This is equal to 0. So it is either this is 0 or this. But remember, x is a side length, and a side length is always positive. Times 45, it will remain positive, greater than 0, which implies that x minus 8 has to be 0. And if you solve for x here, you have x to be equal to 8 centimeters. Therefore, the side length of that square base is 8. Every side here is 8. All of this. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues. Bye-bye.